Hello everyone! For today's video, we're going to tackle about the rules and regulation of Arnis. But before we proceed to our discussion, let me introduce myself first. My name is Ayonting John Paul Repel, second year and taking a Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Mathematics. So, let's proceed. Arnis have a different styles of events, and these are form or annual competition, which consists of individual and team events. Next is full contact events, and in this consists of full contact individual, which means labanan isahan, full contact team or labanan kampian, and full contact sword and dagger, labanan espada y daga. And this is for a demonstration event. So let's proceed to full contact event or individual. So a match for individual full contact event shall have a maximum of 2 rounds. Round will last for 2 minutes. And the players shall have a maximum of 5 fouls and 2 disarming violation on the entire duration of the match. Points scored, fouls, and disarming accumulated by the players on the first round shall be carried over on the second round. There shall be no limitation on the score to be acquired by each player. And if, in case that the score difference reaches 8 points in the first or in cases that reaches the second round, there shall be a declaration of technical knockout, and the player with the 8-point advantage shall be declared the winner of the match. And if at the end of the match that the score or the foul is in disarming on the 2 opposing players are identical, the winner will be decided upon consultation of the judges. Yes, that's it. Okay, let's proceed to full contact event or the team. A match for the team full contact event shall have a maximum of 5 rounds. Each round will last for 1.5 minutes. Players will be designated per round or entry, specifically the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth player designation shall mean the round each will play in respectively. A team may still play in the team full contact even with just 4 members, but shall mean 1 automatic lose for the said team. Changing order of player designation will not be allowed once the official line-up is submitted and called to play. Players on each round shall have a maximum of 2 fouls and 1 disarming violation and shall mean a lose. There shall be no limitation on the score to be acquired by each player. If in case the score difference on the specific round reaches 8 points, the players with the inferior score shall be declared a technical knockout and shall lose the round to his opponent who has an 8-point advantage. If at the end of the round the scores and fouls of the 2 opposing players are identical, and the winner will be decided upon consultation of the judges considering the criteria and declaring a winner. So the team that wins 3 out of 5 rounds will be declared the winner of the match. And yes, we proceed to the next, the full contact event, sword and dagger, or the demo event. And this is the demo event. So a match for the full contact sword and dagger event shall have a maximum of 2 rounds, and each round will last 1 minute and 30 seconds to be played on 6x6 meters playing area. To score a point, player must strike his opponent using the padded stick delivered to body points A, B, C, D, or E, then immediately followed by a thrust or slash using the padded dagger delivered to body points A, B, C, D, and E on a closed quarter distance, or what we call the strike plus rushing ganun. And that is 1 point. So players shall have a maximum of 5 fouls and 2 disarming violations on the entire duration of the match. Disarming shall be considered on either of the weapons used by the players. Score, foul, and disarming committed by the players on the first round shall carried over on to the second round. There shall be no limitation the score to be acquired by the player. And if in case the score difference reaches 8 points in the first or in the second round, the player with the inferior score shall be declared a technical knockout and shall lose the match to his opponent who has an 8 points advantage. And if at the end of the match the score, fouls, and disarming of the opposing players are identical, the winner will be declared upon a consultation of the judges. Next, the annual event. There will be no round of annual performance wherein the participants are awarded points by the judges based on the coordination, synchronization, and artistic execution of movements, poise and posture, costume, musical accompaniment, degree of difficulty, creativity, bearing, and stage presence. Each performance shall have a minimum time limit of 1 minute and maximum time limit of 2 minutes. And next, let's proceed to the competition area, wherein the dimensions. The playing area is square measuring 10 meters by 10 meters with 1 meter minimum free zone around it, and a clear space without any obstruction up to a height of not less than 5 meters from the playing surface. Yes. And next, the equipment. Our equipments are first the weapon. Players are required to use any of the following options. And we have the wooden stick. The wooden stick shall measure not less than 60 cm and not more than 90 cm in length, with a diameter of not less than 1.3 cm rather, and not more than 3.8 cm. It must not have sharp edges or pointed ends. The next one is the wooden replica of a bladed weapon. The wooden replica shall measure not less than 60 cm and not more than 90 cm in full length, and it should be ethnic Asian in original. It must not have sharp edges or pointed ends. And the next one is the metallic blunt replica of a bladed weapon. The metallic replica shall measure not less than 60 cm and not more than 90 cm in full length, and should be ethnic Asian in origin. It must not have sharp edges or pointed ends. And the last one, the wooden replica of a dagger or knife. The wooden replica shall measure not more than 60 cm in full length and should be ethnic Asian in origin. It must not have sharp edges or pointed ends too. And let's proceed to the annual compositions of participants or the players. A team may consist of a maximum total of 24 players, composed of 12 male players and 12 female players, 1 coach, 1 trainers, and 1 medical doctor, and 2 officiating judges licensed by Arnis. And let's proceed to the categories of events for annual. And we have an individual event. For individual event, a team may field in 1 player per category. Only players listed in the entry from May participants in the competition. Single weapon category, double weapon category, sword and dagger category. And the next one, team events or synchronized annual. A team shall compose of 3 performers per category, and only players listed in the entry from shall participate in the competition. Single weapon category, double weapon category, and a sword and dagger category. The division of events, we have a men and women's division, which is 18 years old and above, which is the individual event, The single weapon category use double identical weapon category, sword and dagger category. For the team event, single weapon category, double identical weapon category, and sword and dagger category. For the boys and girls division, which is 12 to 17 years old, and for the individual event, single weapon category, Gustav, and double identical weapon category, sword and dagger category. And for the children's division, which is boys and girls ages from 7 to 11 years old, we have the individual event, which is a single weapon category, double identical weapon category, sword and dagger category. And for the team event, single weapon category, double identical weapon category, sword and dagger category. And let's proceed to the disqualification. Any disruptive action or behavior of the player of his teammates and coach which break the spirit of the sportsmanship and shall mean a disqualification on the player involved. Submission of fraudulent or falsified documents shall mean a disqualification on the player or the team involved. And next, for the forfeiture, decision based on the forfeiture should be forwarded to the technical committee. The performer or the team who forfeits the game automatically loses in that particular event. And the last one, which is default. Yes, a player who does not appear at the official's table after 3 consecutive goals shall automatically default the game. And the referee shall make decision upon confirmation by the technical committee. And those are the Arnis, and those are the different styles of events of an Arnis, guys. Again, my name is Ayunting John Paul, second year and taking a Bachelor of Secondary major in Mathematics. God bless sa ating lahat. Bye-bye!